We like to think of the great white shark as the ultimate predator, the apex of the ocean's food chain. But in 2003, off the coast of Australia, science discovered that there is something else out there. Something much bigger. Something that looks at a 3-meter great white not as a threat, but as a snack. This is the story of Shark Alpha, a healthy apex predator that was tagged by researchers only to be devoured in a matter of seconds. Today on Onyx Able, we dive 1,900 feet below the surface to solve a mystery that terrified the world's leading marine biologists. What could possibly hunt the hunter? For 4 months, the tracking device on Shark Alpha sent back normal data. She was patrolling the coast, hunting seals, behaving exactly like a healthy shark should. But on a fateful morning, the data took a terrifying turn. The sensor recorded a sudden, violent plunge. Shark Alpha didn't just dive. She was dragged down to 580 meters deep. But the depth wasn't the most shocking part. The temperature sensor, which should have read 4 degrees Celsius in those dark depths, suddenly spiked to 25 degrees. This could only mean one thing. The device was no longer in the ocean. It was inside the stomach of a living creature. The scientific community scrambled for answers. What is big enough to swallow a 9-foot great white shark? The first suspect was the orca, the killer whale. We know orcas are intelligent enough to hunt sharks, but there was a biological flaw in this theory. An orca's internal body temperature is around 37 degrees Celsius. The tag read 25 degrees. This ruled out mammals. Then came the theories of the colossal squid, the kraken of the deep. But squids are cold-blooded. Their stomachs wouldn't show such a heat spike. The researchers realized they weren't looking for a whale or a squid. They were looking for a monster that defied the laws of cold-blooded biology. As the news spread, the internet exploded with a single name, Megalodon. Could a prehistoric titan still be lurking in the unexplored trenches of the abyss? People pointed to the 25-degree temperature as proof of a massive, warm-blooded prehistoric shark. But science is a cold judge. While a megalodon remains the stuff of nightmares in Hollywood movies, there is no evidence of their survival. However, the mystery of Shark Alpha was real. The predator had to be a regional endotherm, a creature capable of heating its own stomach to accelerate digestion. This clue led the team back to the very species they were studying, but on a scale that shouldn't exist. The truth was more terrifying than a myth. After tracking larger sharks in the same area, biologists found the culprit. It was another great white. But this wasn't just any shark. This was a Colossus, a cannibalistic superpredator estimated to be over 16 feet long and weighing over 2 tons. This massive shark had patrolled the same depths, waiting for a smaller rival to cross its path. Shark Alpha didn't stand a chance. She was hunted, bitten in half, and swallowed by one of her own kind. It reminds us that no matter how big you think you are, in the deep ocean, there's always a bigger shadow waiting in the dark. The revelation that a great white ate another great white was shocking to the public, but to marine biologists, it confirmed a dark truth about the ocean's hierarchy. Cannibalism isn't an anomaly, it's a survival strategy. In the vast emptiness of the open ocean, energy is precious. When a 2-ton colossal shark encounters a 3-meter juvenile, it doesn't see a cousin, it sees a high-calorie, easy meal. This isn't malice, it's cold, calculated biological efficiency. The deep ocean is not a place for sentimentality. It is a gladiatorial arena where the only rule is size. But where do these interactions happen? Tracking data revealed that these giants migrate thousands of miles to a mysterious area in the mid-Pacific, halfway between Hawaii and California. Scientists call it the White Shark Café. For years, it was thought to be an oceanic desert devoid of life. Yet, these colossal predators gather here every year. Why? Some theorize it's a mating ground. Others believe that deep below the surface, there is a hidden food source we have yet to discover. This is where the titans meet, and it is likely in the crushing darkness below this cafe that Shark Alpha met her end. The tags revealed another terrifying behavior, vertical migration. These colossi don't just stay on the surface. During the day, they dive deep into the mesopelagic zone, the twilight zone, down to 600 meters or more. This is a world of perpetual darkness, crushing pressure, and strange bioluminescent creatures. It is the perfect hunting ground for an ambush predator. Shark Alpha was dragged down into this abyss. In that darkness, being a surface hunter means nothing. The rules change, and the advantage goes to the monster that thrives in the cold and the dark. How does a massive predator hunt actively in near-freezing water temperatures? We go back to the crucial clue, the 25-degree Celsius tag reading. These colossal sharks possess a biological superpower called regional endothermy. Through a complex network of blood vessels, they can retain metabolic heat, keeping their brains, eyes, and stomachs significantly warmer than the surrounding water. This makes them faster, smarter, and able to digest huge meals, like another shark in the freezing depths. They are warm-blooded machines operating in a cold-blooded world. The colossal cannibal shark is just one piece of the abyssal puzzle. We must remember that the deep ocean is a battlefield of titans we rarely see. Down here, sperm whales dive thousands of feet to battle giant squid in the crushing blackness. There are creatures here that make a 20-foot great white look insignificant. Shark Alpha's fate was a grim reminder that our knowledge of the ocean's apex predators is limited to the surface. The real monsters are still down there, patrolling a kingdom we have only just begun to map. The solution to the Shark Alpha mystery was not an end, but a terrifying beginning. It forced science to admit a humbling truth: we know almost nothing about the deep ocean. We have mapped the surface of Mars more accurately than the floor of the Pacific. These colossal cannibal sharks are merely the gatekeepers of a realm that makes up 95% of our planet's living space. Every time we send a camera down into the abyss, we find creatures that defy logic. If a 20-foot super predator could hide from us for so long, what else is down there? Cruising in the crushing blackness, unseen by human eyes? Yet, even these monarchs of the deep are not invincible. These colossal sharks grow slowly and live long lives, perhaps over 70 years. This makes their populations incredibly fragile. Today, they face a threat far greater than any rival cannibal, us. Industrial longline fishing does not discriminate by size. Ghost nets drift through the currents like invisible walls of death. We are altering the chemistry of the ocean faster than these ancient creatures can adapt. There is a very real possibility that we are wiping out the ocean's greatest titans before we have even properly identified them. The monster that ate Shark Alpha may have been one of the last of its kind. On land, we are kings. Here, we are just guests. Shark Alpha's fate is a reminder we are not at the top of the food chain. We are simply living on the edge of it. A bigger shadow erased her. Remember, the monsters are real, and they are waiting in the dark. Thanks for watching Onyx Able. The truth is deeper than you think.